So you've chosen where you're going to study, you know where you're going to live, but what happens next? How do you get to meet new people, form friendships and get involved in activities to help you settle? Our next guest, Megan from our residential experience team, also known as ResX, is here to tell us all about how to do all of those things and a lot more besides. Welcome, Megan. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Of course.
So can you tell me a little bit about what the residential experience team does?
Yeah. So we're actually 3 teams within one. So it's 3 separate teams, but all part of that kind of ResX package. So our first team is our enrichment program, which is what you talked about, all the fun, the events, the activities, all the community building, things that happen in halls. We then have our well-being team, and that's to support students with all those kind of challenges that they might face when they're first starting out with us. So that team is available from 9 a.m. until midnight during the week, and then from 2 p.m. till midnight. So at any time a student needs some sort of support or help, and maybe they don't want to call a friend or a family member, they can call our team to be able to help them, support them with any of the emotions and feelings that they have as they're transitioning into university life and to just living with us on campus. And then our third team is our social responsibility team, and they help with what we refer to as the challenges of community living, because sometimes your neighbor isn't always a great neighbor, and so helping students kind of manage those challenging conversations. They don't always love to have conflict and things like that, so we've got a team that can help support students with some of those conversations as well. So 3 very distinct things and 3 ways that we help support students. It's very kind of that wraparound support, so we make sure that students have every aspect of that living situation covered.
And what are some of the things that the team does specifically for first year students?
Yeah, so most of the students that live with us are in their first year, and so we tailor a lot of those things, but we also recognize that we've got postgraduate students and the students in their 2nd and 3rd years that are living with us as well. But we do focus on what does that transition look like. So particularly our well-being team and our events and activities that we do help that mirror that student journey. So at the beginning, we really focus on students getting connected to each other, finding their friends group, finding those students that have that shared commonalities, so the shared interests, to make sure that they feel connected to both their hall and to their friends, and then to their academic programs as well. And then, helping navigate any sort of challenges. We do a lot of work with students with disabilities, so we help them navigate a living situation. They might need some accommodation adjustments and things like that, and then helping students that are that might not be so confident to go out and to connect with their peers and to make friends, helping them find either the people that they want to connect with or to kind of connect with a shared interest. So we do a lot of targeted interventions and targeted work with students that reach out to us.
So you mentioned their student events. What ones are the most popular, do you think?
Yeah, we offer a wide range of events because we have, we can have up to 10,000 students living with us. So that's a lot of different interests and things that students want to do. So we try and meet those needs. So we do really big, large-scale events. We've done a fun fair before, and we've had, we do a lot of cultural events. So we have a big Holy on the Green event. We do a lot for Lunar New Year. We do UK culture things, a pancake day and stuff like that, so that students get to celebrate the diversity of our student population. So there's lots of big events, but then we also do a lot of really small, low-key things that are easy for students to just kind of relax and wind down by doing those things. So some craft events, movie nights, a lot of them revolve around food. We know students love to come down and have snacks and things like that. So we attract a lot of students to our events with food. So that's a lot of the fun things we do. We work with a lot of local vendors that come and do events with us. So we've got White Post Farm comes over and brings their animals. We know a lot of students are missing their dogs and things. We do puppy yoga. This year we are now bringing on an alpaca walk. So we've got alpacas walking around campus that students can kind of enjoy those types of fun things that'll kind of lower their stress levels, lower their anxiety by just connecting with nature, being outside. We try and do a lot outside. One of the great things I love about Nottingham is having that kind of parkland campus, and fortunately, because a lot of our halls are on those in those green areas, we get to use those green spaces so that students can be outside when the weather's nice, of course.
Hearing that, I feel like I could answer the next question for you. Okay. Because it just sounds like a lot of fun. But what is the best part of doing this job for you?
Oh gosh, it is so fun because we get to kind of be everything for students. So we see their really great highs and we get to celebrate those things. And we also get to see those lows that inherently are going to happen for a lot of students. So to be able to be the ones to kind of help them along, help them navigate some of those challenging packaging things. We get little thank you cards and thank you notes from students that are really grateful for the time that we've spent with them and the ways that we've helped them kind of navigate that first year. So it's so fun that we get to be a part of essentially the entire student journey from the day they arrive. I mean, move-in day is probably one of my favorite days in the whole of the university cycle because there's so much energy and there's so much excitement. But then they'll experience some lows. They'll have exam anxiety. They'll be homesick. A lot of our international students might have some culture shock, and so helping them navigate those types of things is really enriching and really fulfilling for us. So yeah, our team we consider ourselves pretty lucky to be able to be part of all those elements of uni life.
And just to finish, which one of those many events that you just listed to me do you think's been the favourite one that you've done?
Oh man, gosh, they're all so fun because they all kind of hit a different type of activity. But yeah, I would say probably our Holy event that we do for students with the color and everything. I completely ruined my staff uniform. My jacket is all messed up because it's now a different color. It's colored pink. That's a great thing. Students have come down. Students that are used to celebrating that holiday, but then students that have never done that before. And so being able to come down and participate in something, it's just it's a really great event. Our team does an amazing job with it. So.
Well, I want to go on the alpaca walk. That's the one that most appeals to me. Thank you so much, Megan.
Of course.
And you can find out more about the ResX team on the university website or by using the link below.